Hey guys, it's Amir, the Tech Aficionado here, and today I'll be reviewing the iPhone 12 Pro. I got mine in Pacific Blue, and I've actually been using this phone for a week now, so I can give you my best take on it after using it for a week compared to my old iPhone XS Max. Stay tuned. Okay guys, today I'll be opening the new iPhone 12 Pro that I got today. I got it in Pacific Blue. You can see that the box is way slimmer than before. It's like half the size. It's pretty interesting. And has a nice little black iPhone box with it to let you know that it's a Pro version. Okay. So you pull the plastic from the back, get an even better look. It says iPhone right here, iPhone on both sides. The box itself has a nice print, you can feel it, and you can see the little Pacific Blue even more with the Pacific Blue wallpaper. So let's go ahead and open this box up. There you go. You see that my iPhone 12 Pro came in Pacific Blue as face down, and you can see right away it has the 3 cameras, and it has a paper instead of the traditional plastic where it has different labels. See here is where you would plug in your lightning cable. There's the value buttons on the side, little diagrams. This is the sound and vibration tab. Right here is the power button. And this is what's also inside the box, the lightning to USB-C connector. You don't see any brick in here. That's pretty controversial about this, but it's all good. I could still be able to use my old power brick, but it probably won't charge just as fast, but it doesn't really matter. Here you go. This is on my app in California. I also have a USB-C charger brick that I could use, but I'll see. So to me, I don't really need fast charging since I work at home most of the day. And yeah, I guess it would be good if I was on the go. I'll definitely consider that. And this is also the SIM pin that you could use to take out the SIM card tray and put in your old SIM card or new one, depending on if you got a new plan and put a new contract there, and one Apple sticker. Other than that, whatever thing was in the pouch is pretty much the warranty information. About like 4 these little pages. Alright guys, so as you can see here, it's on the right side, well, on my right hand, it might be on the left side for you guys. It's my 10X Max in gold that I got back in 2018. And this is the 12 Pro on the other side that I got last week. Let's see, both look pretty nice phones. This is the side by side comparison like this, put on top of each other. Stainless steel compared to the aluminum on the 10X Max, but you see it gets a lot of fingerprints on the side, which probably won't be a big deal if you put a case. And we could also do some quick performance tests. I have Geekbench 5, so let me go ahead and run the Geekbench 5 on this. We'll do CPU benchmarks. Yeah guys, so you can see on the left side is iPhone 12 Pro, and we're both running iOS 14.1, and you could see that has 2.99 gigahertz turbo compared to the iPhone XS Max only has 2.49 gigahertz, and you see 6 gigabytes on the left and 4 gigabytes on the right for the XS Max. And we could see that RAM did play a huge difference as it allows for more multitasking, and obviously the A14 Bionic chip allows more processing to occur, since it's almost 467 more single core points compared to the XS Max. And I could really see the difference, especially when I'm trying to play any games on my phone, or if I'm trying to process any photos. Even Face ID, I notice is a lot quicker compared to my old 10X Max. Because it will take like a little, I guess a few extra milliseconds, might not be a big deal, but still, it's always nice to have faster speeds. And you can clearly see that if you were to look up the iPhone 12 Pro's A14 Bionic processor, it beats any other phone on the market, including any Androids that's out there. So yeah, when it comes to performance, the iPhone 12 Pro definitely delivers. Overall, one of the big key differences is that the 12 Pro has 6 gigabits of RAM compared to my 10X Max only had about 3. So that's probably one of the main reasons why I purchased one, was because I would like to have more RAM, because I noticed that when I try to multitask with different apps that it would slow down my phone, and sometimes like iMessage would take a long time to process, like to send a message. I could see a noticeable delay when I'm trying to send a message. Like about it's probably not that big of a deal, but still, you want it to be everything to be smooth with the phone that you have and how much money you pay for it every month for your bill. I think you don't want to have any kind of slight issues. You expect it to be almost perfect. So that's one of the main reasons why I upgraded. And overall, I could say it's been pretty much worth it with the speed. And I have 5G obviously. Before I had 4G on my 10X Max, and I could see the speeds. Obviously, I'll do a speed test also to show you guys. The 10X Max, I think used to get like 60 megabits per second on 4G. But now when I do with like the 5G on my 12 Pro, I get about like sometimes almost 400 megabits per second. If it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, I check once, but I average about 130 to 200 megabits per second on a regular day and time. Other than that, I would say the cameras are definitely a big improvement. Obviously, everybody knows that, but my 10X Max only had like I guess these two little cameras I was at up and down here, compared to the three on my 12 Pro. But the 12 Pro does take a lot of better pictures, and I'll show you guys also. I'll take pictures with both devices and compare side to side to let you guys see the results. Especially, it adds more light to the pictures naturally on the 12 Pro compared to the 10X Max, where everything's a lot darker. And you can also see more details with the 12 Pro, uh, which also has the LiDAR scanner, which is a big thing for AR, but not only for AR, like at nighttime, if you were to take pictures, I heard the autofocus is really fast, like doesn't take a long time compared to previous iPhone models. Also, the 12 Pro, I really like how I went back to that boxy design compared to the curved design as you can see here. It's like more like the iPhone 5, iPhone 4, which is like my favorite phone was the iPhone 4S. When they first introduced Siri, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And this right here is the 10X Max. You can see how it's kind of rounded off. It's hard to like keep it up. And other than that, I would say the best thing I was the MagSafe, which I loved on my old MacBook Pro when I had the 2012 version. It was a really cool charger, and it'll let you know if it was fully charged or not without having to actually open the device and check it yourself, thanks to the green and orange light. However, we know that this new iPhone 12 Pro Max it doesn't really have that, but it does give you a kind of a notification as soon as you plug it in. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how sturdy and how nice the new MagSafe charger is, because I actually purchased one the day it launched. So, so you get a nice little notification saying, "Oh, it's charging." It's 97% charged. It's pretty charged already. You can see the 5G up here. Other than that, and it actually sticks pretty well. See, I could play around with it, move it up and down. It's still on, still charging. And that's without the case though. Even if I put on the case, which I'll show you soon, that it's not really that strong, but it still is able to charge. Now, it's kind of hard for me to take out. You see the magnet force there. But if I try to do this on the 10X Max, you can see it does charge, but it doesn't stick like it would on the 12 Pro. See, it already fell off. And that's mostly because the back of the 10X Max, and I'm assuming the previous iPhone model is like a frosted glass back. I mean, which doesn't really have the magnet inside that would hold on to the MagSafe charger. Compared to the iPhone, 12 Pro has a magnet right here in the middle around the Apple sign that allows it to stick really tightly and firm. Also, this is a nice case I got from ESR on Amazon. It was like $15. The main reason why I got it was because the stand over here, sometimes I like to watch videos on my phone and I don't want to keep having to put it against the wall or something. And this is able to keep my phone in place. So let's do this. Plug in my MagSafe charger with the plastic case on top. Now this is the MagSafe case. This is like a regular case because it doesn't have that cutout for the magnet. But it still does charge. You can see in the top right corner, it does charge still. And it kind of does stick a little stronger because of the back of the iPhone. Look, I'm not even doing anything. Oops. If that helps. It's still charging and it's still sticking on there. And this is the main reason why I'll show you guys why I got it. It's because of this. Watch anything you want. Scroll up and down and it stays right there for you. You don't gotta do it. I don't have to push it against anything. It keeps my phone up. That's what the main reason why I got it. I was contemplating getting this for a MagSafe case, but I feel like this functionality is what I was looking for, and it could still charge through a MagSafe charger. And if I ever want to, I could just plug in the wire. So that's good with me. I'm gonna show you guys how I compare a selfie from my iPhone 12 Pro compared to my iPhone 10X Max. Hi guys, well you can see on the left is my iPhone 12 Pro and on the right is my 10X Max. You can see there's clearly a big difference. On the left side there's actually more light being displayed on the front side of the camera of the iPhone 12 Pro compared to the 10X Max, where you can see it's a little bit darker. This is mostly because of the upgrade the front facing camera got on the 12 Pro, where it could also support 4K 30 recording compared to the 1080p that the iPhone 10X Max would support. And you can see the difference there is between night and day. Actually, when I try to take a picture of my 10X Max, it was taking it with the flash on compared to the 12 Pro didn't have to use the flash, and you could see how nice the picture came out, and it was able to add light on its own compared to having to do a flash like the 10X Max. And when I did take it without the flash of the 10X Max, it kind of came out, well, not horrible, but it came out worse than what the 12 Pro came out. You can see it was a little bit dark, and it didn't really capture like a live photo like I would expect a smartphone 2020 would. Hey guys, so you could see that on the left side is my iPhone 10X Max, on the right side is my iPhone 12 Pro. They pretty much started out the same, and then I'm using my Verizon Fios Wi-Fi 6 gigabit internet speeds on my 5 gigahertz network, and yeah, you could see that the iPhone 12 Pro beats it out by about 30 megabits per second, which isn't a big deal. I was actually hoping for a lot more, but I guess it's not bad at all. You could still, the main part was the 5G versus 4G, which I'm sure everybody already knows 5G could be a lot faster than 4G. And yeah, I was just comparing my Wi-Fi speeds. Since they're both the same, you could tell that the iPhone 12 could grab a little bit more speed using its new router compared to my 10X Max. Hi guys, this is Amir from Tech Aficionado, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe so I can continue making nice content for you guys.